Hey guys, I want to say thank you for watching all my videos so far, even though there's only two, and I want to say thank you for all the messages and the feedback you've been giving me. It's really been very, very helpful. So this week I want to talk about hate, and then next week I'm going to talk about love. And I kind of got this idea because I was listening to music the other day, and I was noticing how many of my songs used hate so lightly, and then kind of like followed into the next day and just kind of like listening to your friends and realizing how loosely the words used, like, oh, I hate math, or oh, I hate English, or oh, I hate this, I hate that, I hate, like, it's just something so commonly used. So the verse that I'm going to use today in reference to is John 15:18, and it says, if the world hates you, remember the world hated me first. And I'll say it again later so you can write it down if you didn't get it the first time. But it's true. When Jesus walked the earth, there was a lot of people who followed him and encouraged him to do the things he was doing. But then again, there was a lot of people who didn't like Jesus, and a lot of people who hated him for who he was, such as the people who crucified him. Little did they know that was his plan. He knew he was going to have to do that eventually. These people hated him so much they wished him ill will. Well, I went on dictionary.com and I looked up the definition for hate, because hate, you think, oh, I don't like that. But you don't realize how intense the word hate really means. So the dictionary definition for hate is to dislike intensely or passionately, feel extreme aversion for or extreme hostility towards. Not a good word to use. So, hostility, meaning like these people were hostile towards Jesus, throwing things at him, doing things to him. So, whenever you say, oh, I hate math, you probably really don't hate math. You probably don't like it. Hate's not a good word for it. Also, I have three examples from three different songs that I have written down. I took note of over the past couple days. These are just three of them. There is more, but I feel like these were fit the whole thing better. The first one is The Kids by B.O.B. And it says, we're filled with so much hatred, the kids don't stand a chance. Then he goes on to say kids don't stand a chance a couple other times. But kind of like a wake up call, like, our society, us as a whole, even the all different countries, we have so much hatred in our hearts. Like the whole war thing, that is from pure hate, or the things going on in Africa between the two groups. They generally hate each other. Long time ago, when there was this big thing with Protestants and Catholics, they hated each other. Like, they really didn't like each other and they fought over it. There's so many different examples that I could give you historically where people have just fought over disagreements and hatred towards each other. Really, it shouldn't be necessary. Then we have Plain White Tees, and it is called Hate. And it says, hate is a strong word, but I really, really, really don't like you. That is a very good example of trading in the word hate, because you can hate someone and then you can really not like someone. Hating someone is you wish ill will, you wish death and pain, and it's just, that's not a good quality to have. If you think that about someone, you should probably talk to someone about that, get some help, because that is not a good sign. But to not like someone, maybe because of their choices or their personality, something they've done to you, maybe you haven't forgiven them for, you cannot like that person. But hate is not the best descriptive word. The last song is by Blue October and it's called Hate Me. And the chorus says, hate me today, hate me tomorrow. Hate me for all the things I didn't do for you. Hate me in ways, yeah, ways hard to swallow. So this one is a little bit more intense than the other couple verses, and he feels guilty maybe for something that has happened, and maybe you can relate to that too, where you feel like you really did someone wrong and you don't like yourself for it. So you use the word hate, like I'm just so mad at myself, like I just hate myself for what I just did. Hating is you wish, you really intensely don't like, and kind of would be violent towards, you don't want to hurt yourself. That's really bad. If you also do that, maybe talk to someone, get some help for that too. But hate is so loosely used. It's crazy. In these songs, these people are saying, oh, hate me, dislike me. Definition again: dislike intensely me, extreme aversion to me, or extreme hostility towards. Please have extreme hostility towards me. No one likes to be hostile. No one likes hostile situations. So today's lesson was kind of short, but it's kind of like a little blurb, like, hey, because there's going to be something next week, they're going to be a little shorter. I'm trying to make them shorter so I can keep your attention. But I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any prayer requests, please comment below, message me on Facebook, text me, Twitter me, tweet me, DM message me, anything like that. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram too. But just like reach out, communicate. And if you don't want to communicate with me, I mean, I can get you in touch with someone, or you can talk to someone close to you. Maybe you know someone who will listen to you. But if you feel like people hate you, if you feel like you're hated, there's ways that we can overcome that. Maybe it's a mental thing. But like Jesus said, like, if you think they hated you, remember they hated me first. So you can pray to him, and he'll listen to you because he knows what it's like to be hated. I mean, and there's probably many of us who do, such as bullying. Those people, that is a good way to say hate. That is a good reason to say hate, because bullies really are hostile and do things to people. Sometimes it's for their own insecurities, but that's another topic. So stay tuned for next week, because it's going to be about love. I'm doing love because it's close to Valentine's Day, and maybe be like the day or two afterwards. But I really encourage you guys to listen in. And again, thank you for watching my videos and all the nice things, and not, well, no one said any mean things, but constructive criticism. It's greatly appreciated. So the verse again is John 15:18. If you feel as though the world hates you, remember the world hated me first. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to all your views and you looking at me again on the videos next week. Thank you guys.